Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Chain's upcoming media report for March of 2021. We have a ton of stuff. So this is a long video, I'm sorry, but let's get right into it. So first off, we're gonna start with movies. March 1st, that's today. March 1st, I Got a Story to Tell. The Notorious B.I.G. documentary comes out on Netflix. Looks pretty good. If you like Notorious B.I.G. and or hip hop culture / history. March 3rd, Moxie. It's a coming of age film directed by Amy Poehler, and I think she stars in it too. So if you're a big fan of Amy Poehler and the work she does, that's on Netflix. March 4th, the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run on Paramount Plus. Just another SpongeBob movie. I'm sure there'll be a lot of memes coming out of it, so that's always fun. We always love SpongeBob memes. March 5th. Ooh, this is a good one. Raya, and the Last Dragon. It looks like it's like a dragon adventure from Disney. It's going to be on Disney Plus and in theaters, by the way. But the thing about Disney and I guess kind of like animated movies in general, the Asian, like the Far East theme, I always hit really well. Big Hero 6 was a good one. Kubo, the original Mulan. I really like the Asian animated movies, so that's really good. I'll probably watch Raya and the Last Dragon, again, Disney Plus and theaters. Continuing on March 5th, Boogie. This one probably won't get a lot of attention in the national media or by the audience, but I'm a big basketball guy. So this one is about an Asian man trying to make the NBA and all the problems he runs into being an Asian guy playing basketball. If you keep up in the sports world, and more specifically the basketball world, you know all the bullcrap that's been happening with Jeremy Lin lately. So it really hits close to home for those who care about that topic. March 5th, still, Chaos Walking. That's the movie with Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley. It's got a weird ass plot. So if you're interested in Tom Holland or Daisy Ridley and weird ass movies, go look at the details for the movie, because I was gonna write it down, but it's just so fucking weird. I couldn't comprehend it. But that comes out in theaters again March 5th. Chaos Walking. And then the final movie that comes out on March 5th. March 5th has a lot of stuff. Final movie on March 5th is Coming to America 2. It is the sequel to the 1988 film Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. That's going to be on Amazon Prime. So, March 18th, big fucking boys, here we go. The Snyder Cut of Justice League comes out on March 18th. I tried to find a runtime across. I use like probably 6 or 7 websites to find this research and to like find all these different movies that are coming out on specific dates, and I couldn't find a runtime. And the one runtime I found, I don't know if it's true or not, but the one runtime I found was 4 hours. 4 hours on the Snyder Cut of Justice League. Whew. That'll be coming out on HBO Max March 18th. Will it really be 4 hours? I don't know, but will it be good? Hopefully. March 19th, The Courier. This is based on a true story. It has Benedict Cumberbatch in it. We all love the Imitation Game, so this one's probably going to be great too. It's a true story about a Cold War era guy. All I wrote was Cold War era, but Cumberbatch plays like a British operative who's working with the CIA during the Cold War to find some information. Very Imitation Game-esque. But that was a great movie, so this one will probably be good. So The Courier, March 19th, in theaters. No streaming services, unfortunately. But The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, March 19th. Let me say that one more time. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I was looking at the plot line of this movie. It has Nick Cage in it. And the plot, I'm literally not shitting you here. The plot is that Nick Cage plays himself, and he gets captured by like Colombian drug lords, and then he has to act out like some of his famous roles throughout the years for the drug lords. And that's the actual plot. I'm not lying. Go look it up. So it sounds like the most Nick Cage movie I've ever heard. But I couldn't find a streaming service, or if it's theaters. There's like no information. I couldn't even find a freaking poster. I probably will once I edited this, but at the time of researching, I couldn't even find a poster for this, so I don't know what the hell The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is, but that comes out on March 19th, Nick Cage. March 26th, This one's called Nobody. This is gonna be a big release. I saw a lot of hype for this. This says Bob Odenkirk in a action crime movie a la Taken or You Were Never Really There. I guess that's more of a psychological one, but Bob Odenkirk in an action crime movie, or that will be interesting. Bob Odenkirk does good crime action. Some of the castings I saw in this were weird. The RZA plays a character. If you don't know who the RZA is, he was a member of the Wu-Tang Clan. He does a lot of like music for now movies. He works with Quentin Tarantino, but the RZA is apparently acting in it, and then Christopher Lloyd is in it too. And who those of you who don't know him, that's Doc Brown from Back to the Future. So the RZA and Christopher Lloyd in the Bob Odenkirk action crime movie Nobody, coming out in theaters March 26th. And then finally, March 31st, end of the month, we have the biggest of fucking boys, Godzilla vs. King Kong, coming out in theaters and HBO Max. I don't really have to explain this one. The title is Godzilla vs. King Kong, so you obviously know what's going to happen. I might actually go see this in theaters. If I'm feeling real brave, I think I will. I think we'll get the boys rounded up and we're going to go see this. It'll be the first movie I've seen in theaters since Joker. So that was like October, November of 2019. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Definitely excited for that. On to television. March 1st, that's today. The season 1 premiere of Debris on NBC. When I was researching, I found the quote, X-Files style thriller. So that's pretty neat. It was like an alien ship crash lands and kind of like messes with reality or something. So that'll be cool. Debris on NBC, March 1st today. Also March 1st today, The Voice, season 20 starts off on NBC. I think it's actually is before the time slot before Debris. But we all love The Voice. That's a great show. And if you ask me why I put that in, because it's popular. It's 20 fucking seasons. It's pretty popular. So that's why I'm putting it in. Shut the hell up. Just March 2nd for TV. Continuing with our tradition of CW shows that no one will watch that we've had in every single media report so far this year. The Flash, season 7, starts March 2nd on the CW. I haven't watched The Flash since season 3. So if you ask me if I'm going to watch it, it's a no. So, The Flash Season 7, that comes out tomorrow, March 2nd on the CW. March 4th, Camp Coral, SpongeBob's Under Years. So, this is like a prequel to SpongeBob. That's going to be on Nickelodeon. Oh, nope, not Nickelodeon. I take that back. Apparently, it's on Paramount Plus, but they own Nickelodeon. So, Paramount Plus, March 4th, SpongeBob prequel show if you want to watch it. I saw a preview during the Super Bowl or during one of the playoff games for football, and it looked like a show. Also on March 4th, this was an interesting one. I don't think a lot of people are going to watch this, but I found it pretty interesting. Pacific Rim The Black. This is an anime in the world of Pacific Rim. And if you haven't seen Pacific Rim, it was a movie. I don't know if it was good or bad, but it was fun. Let's go with that. It was fun. And the second one, I didn't see it. Sorry, I don't know. But it was a fun movie. And now they're making an anime about it. That's coming out on Netflix. That'll come out March 4th on Netflix. Pacific Rim, the anime, The Black. Interesting. March 10th, The Masked Singer. That's the same category as The Voice, people. It's popular, so I'm putting it in. The Masked Singer, season 5, starts on Fox, March 10th. Also March 10th, South Park. The second 1-hour vaccination episode. South Park, the vaccination special. Yep, okay. On Comedy Central on March 10th. I did not see the first one. I haven't watched South Park for like the last 3 seasons. I'm waiting on my roommate to get HBO Max so I can watch all of them for free because I don't want to pay for it. So yeah, I'll watch that eventually. But South Park, that's March 10th on Comedy Central. Oh, there's another one that people aren't gonna watch, but another one I found interesting. Last Chance U, basketball. So if you don't know, Last Chance U was a sports reality show about a bunch of football players who it was, as the title implies, it was kind of their last chance to like play football or make it big or whatever it is. And there's a lot of good stories that came out of that, especially in the sports world, and a lot of people liked it. So now they're doing a basketball series for that, and that comes out on Netflix on the 10th of March. It'll be interesting. Especially if you're a basketball fan, it'd be nice to see some people in the basketball world. You know how it is. I don't know why I went with that train of thought. March 11th. You guys are gonna hate this one. March 11th, Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy, season 17, returns from its hiatus on ABC. I put it in because it's popular. People, shut the hell up. Grey's Anatomy returns March 11th on ABC. March 13th, this isn't really a TV show, but it's a large TV event, probably the biggest of the year, the Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards. Everyone loves that. You know, people getting slimed, they get the blimps. So March 13th on Nickelodeon. Something that's another TV event that's really not known that much. It's way, way underneath the Kids' Choice Awards, is the 63rd Annual Grammys. If you care about that kind of stuff, I mean, but no, in all seriousness, March 14th, the Grammys. I can't wait to see all the snubs. Shout out to our hip-hop heads for the great post-game threads. So the Grammys are going to be on CBS March 14th. March 19th, this is a big one. This is a big one, boys and girls. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier premieres on Disney+. It's a mini-series, so it's not a full series. I think when I was looking it up, it's like 4 or 5 episodes. But if it does like the Friday releases, so it'll be done in a month. So that's nice. I'm still kind of. I hope they change. I don't want to keep calling him the Winter Soldier. I would rather just call him Bucky at this point. But if they keep calling him the Winter Soldier, you know your boy's going to start abbreviating that shit, because I'm not going to type out the Winter Soldier every time I talk to my friends about it. But yeah, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, March 19th on Disney+. Book it. Here's an interesting one. March 21st, Doctor Who, Fury from the Deep. And you're like, okay, why you bringing up Doctor Who? You one of those guys? No, I'm not one of those guys. But I think it's interesting. They're doing... Apparently back in the 60s, like in 1968, a bunch of episodes from the Doctor Who archives went missing, I guess. I don't know. And they were found, but they were like old and shitty because, you know, they're old and shitty. But so Doctor Who Fury from the Deep is the missing Doctor Who episodes reconstructed in animation form using the original audio from 1968. So that's pretty cool. I like how they're doing that. That's like a revision of the series. They're making it better for all the Doctor Who fans. They're not just like leaving the content that was missing just gone. So shout out to Doctor Who and Doctor Who fandom. You guys are fucking weird. Don't unsubscribe, please. That will be out on BBC and BBC America if you're into that stuff. Oh, here's another interesting one. I like all the interesting ones. You know, no one's gonna watch this shit, but I just think it's interesting. Someone's gonna bring it up. The Dota Dragon's Blood. It looks like Blend. Dragon's Blood. Dota Dragon's Blood is a animated series on Netflix of the popular game Dota 2. They're getting their own anime or something. I have in my notes here, it's the same studio that did Legend of Korra, if you enjoyed that stuff. So the Dota, if you want Dota video game anime from the Legend of Korra people, pretty good. Flipping the page because that's how long this shit is. Oh, sorry, hold on. Dota anime comes out on March 25th. I forgot to mention that. So March 26th, this is a big month. I mean, this is a big day for television. We have Invincible, season 1 premiere. If you don't know what this is, like I didn't know what this was when I was doing my research. Invincible. It is a story about the son of the world's strongest superhero. Okay? I don't know if it's animated. Yeah, it is animated. Yep, it is. I'm an idiot. But when I was looking at this, so like the premise seems kind of cool, son of the superhero, whatever. But the voice cast for this is insane. Here's just some names that are going to be voicing. These are just some of the people. Steven Yeun, J.K. Simmons, Seth Rogen, Sandra Oh, Gillian Jacobs, Jillian, I don't know how to say the name. It's Britta from Community. Mark Hamill, Zazie Beetz, Mahershala Ali, John Hamm. That's a pretty stacked fucking voice cast, if you ask me. That's going to be on Prime Video. I'm kind of in it just for J.K. Simmons and Mark Hamill, but all these other people are great. And that's an interesting one. Also on March 26th, the Mighty Ducks Game Changer on Disney+. New Mighty Ducks series. I think it's like a direct, like I think it's in the timeline. I think it's like it's not like an alternate timeline, but it's an alternate story from the same Mighty Ducks timeline. So if you're really big in the Mighty Ducks lore, I don't know why you would be, but if you're a big Mighty Ducks fan, then Mighty Ducks Game Changers premieres on Disney+, so you can watch that shit. And then the last show of the month, also on March 26th, is Solar Opposites on Hulu. If you don't know what that is, that's the Justin Roiland show. And if you don't know who that is, that's the Rick and Morty guy, and that's really all you need to know. If you like Rick and Morty, then you're probably watching Solar Opposites. So season 2 of that comes out on March 26th for all you Rick and Pickle fans. Whew. Okay. So that's all movies and TV shows. Last part of the month, super fucking easy. There's like 3 games and 3 albums. So we're gonna, now that we're done with all that shit. Okay, video games that come out March 2nd. Yakuza Like a Dragon. I know Ray, aka Brown Man, will be appreciative of this. I follow him on Twitter, and he's been raving about Yakuza ever since he started playing like a year ago. Which, it's crazy, because I'm pretty sure, like, a DLC for Yakuza 6 also comes out this month. I didn't write that down because it's DLC. It's not a new game. But then they also just had the Yakuza remaster. So, and now they're doing another Yakuza game. All you Yakuza fans are eating well. But Yakuza Like a Dragon on March 2nd. PS5 exclusive, apparently. So, sorry to all you other people who can... Sorry to all you other people who don't have PS5s. Also on March 2nd, Harvest Moon, One World. People fucking love Harvest Moon, and I'm not a fan. But PS4 and Switch. Harvest Moon, One World. If you like your farming simulators and your villager talking simulators, then yeah, Harvest Moon. New Harvest Moon. Look it up. And then finally, March 26th, so we skipped the entire month. No games are coming out. New Monster Hunter comes out. Monster Hunter Rise. That's a Switch exclusive. A lot of people really liked Monster Hunter World, so Capcom is making more Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter Rise. Switch exclusive, though, which I think Monster Hunter World had a huge community on PlayStation, but it's Capcom. What are you going to do? So Monster Hunter Rise on March 26th on the Switch. And finally, musical albums for this month. Like nothing. I honestly, two of these 3 are just bands that I listen to, and like the average viewer isn't even going to listen to because there's just nothing coming out. But March 5th, You're Welcome, A Day to Remember. Day to Remember is kind of like a metalcore hard rock band. I have some friends and I listen to them. So, like I said, there's nothing coming out this month, so I had to throw something in here. March 12th. Jesus Christ. This is Rob Zombie albums. You know Rob Zombie's weird as hell, but this album is called The Lunar Injection Kool-Aid Eclipse Conspiracy. Let me say that one more time for all you listeners. The Lunar Injection Kool-Aid Eclipse Conspiracy. Rob Zombie. I'll probably end up listening to that. I've seen Rob Zombie live. He's a pretty cool performer, pretty cool guy. Really fucking weird. But yeah, and then finally, the only like notable album for like the mainstream medium, March 19th, Justice, Justin Bieber is coming out. To all of you hating on Justin Bieber, he's actually a pretty big figure in the hip hop community now. And he doesn't make bad stuff anymore. There's probably going to be a lot of dope features on that album, so I'll probably end up listening to it. So if you're still bashing Justin Bieber, this isn't fucking 2008. Wake the fuck up. But yeah, so Justice, Justin Bieber. March 19th. All right, March. So many things to watch. I probably won't end up watching any of it because I got so much shit to do. But I'll definitely be watching some stuff. You'll see some reviews. There's a review going up tonight. The review will be going up at the end of the month or end of the week. So yeah, look out for that stuff and enjoy your media for March, ladies and gentlemen.